All right, guys, today we are going to go out and I have, I think, 9 initial cleanups scheduled. I may have bitten off more than I can chew and have to reschedule some of that. Really don't have any idea how long all that's going to take. Some of the yards are smaller. Some are just front yards. And it's going to be 2 of us out there today. So it has been raining. It rained all last night, but we're going to go out and try to get it done. And I'll take you guys along with me and try to film as I can. But this will be a good test of kind of seeing how all this will go. So it's going to be cold, it's going to be rainy, and we're going to have a full day of work. So I had quite a bit of response from my free I'll do your yard for free if you give me a review and a Facebook and Google review. And so this is where all that has come from, just on Facebook groups. I haven't done any paid ads yet. I'm still getting my website set up. I did a lot of work on my website and then none of it got saved, so I have to go through and do that again. But yeah, we'll take you along with us and see how it goes today. All right, guys, real quick, this is the new setup that I have. I'm not sure, we're gonna test this out today. But I just have these in here. There's towels in the bottom, so they can just sit in there and kind of dry off as we drive to the next. Easy to get in and out. Some water, got a bunch of bags, and then our rakes, just some miscellaneous cleaning wipes and all that stuff up there, and then these sanitizers. All right, guys, here's our first yard. Just tiny little yard, but it's got a lot of poop in it. So Kenzie's gonna get started on that. Well, I have another lady that just reached out that wants to do service just in this area, so we're gonna try to get her signed up. All right, this yard is done. Looks good. It's been scooped. There's a lot more poop in here than you would think for that small of a yard. Now we're gonna send a picture of the closed gate to the owner. Okay, so here's a job we literally just got. The lady messaged me while we were at the other job, and I got her signed up once we can go. And she's actually gonna be a recurring customer, so just gonna be this yard right here. Got her signed up, got the card information. I have to run the card later. I gotta figure out how to do all that. But yeah, so that's pretty exciting. She tried to get straight from a initial we were doing that was on my free promotion, and got a recurring client, so that's great. Okay, here's our third yard. This one's pretty big. This one was taxing for the eyes for sure, because there's a lot going on in this yard. Wood, bunch of leaves, puddles, like where a swimming pool used to be. But we got we double checked it, and we're pretty confident with how clean it is. So we'll get the gate locked and we'll get it going to the next one. Alrighty, guys, here's the next yard that we're on. It's a very well maintained yard. There's just a lot of poop in here. They have 3 dogs, and they probably haven't done a cleanup since the beginning of the winter. So there's a lot of poop, but it's easy to see because the yard's so well maintained. But it's our standard. And then the 1/8 yard, I would say. But then there's a trampoline over there. It's I don't know if it has any poop underneath of it, but we'll go check under there too. And we'll keep on trucking. All right, guys, this one is done. And locked the gate with some of the pictures of the client. And got a lot of poop out of there. There probably been 3 dogs. There probably been all winter since that's been. There's a lot of poop, but it looks good now. All right, here's our next yard. We've just done the long ways grid pattern, the back and forth long ways. we are now going to go the opposite way, up and down. But this is another one of those yards where it's easy to blend in. This is one dog. It's probably been all winter. It is just, look at this, it's soaking wet. Look at that, how wet it is out here. So you have to have, if you don't have waterproof, like seriously waterproof boots, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. So I'm starting on this corner, looking back behind the plants and everything to make sure the dog didn't poop back in there. And then so I'm gonna work up and down, up the hill and down the hill, and back and forth, and we'll meet in the middle, and then we'll call this one good. Okay, that yard's done. We got 3 double bags out of that. 1 dog. It was a swampy mess though, my goodness. It's just, you sank into the yard when you walked through it. So it's very, very wet. So gate's closed up and locked. We're gonna take a picture and send it to the customer. All right, and we're at our next job. Got the car parked out front with the logos on. This is just a small little area with the dog is allowed to go in. There's this black fence. Very easy to find the poop. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of it. It has been probably all winter. 1 dog just allowed to go in this one spot. I'm cleaning this one up, but super easy to get in here and see everything. Get this one wrapped up and get on to the next one. Yeah, there's a gate back here. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go in there. I'm gonna start a video real quick. It's a real good example of, it is imperative that when you get to a new job to check the address. We pulled up the Google link from Sweep and Go. Had us going to this house here. We pulled up and checked the address, double checked the street address, and it has us going to this house. This is the one that we're supposed to be scooping, but the Google link in Sweep and Go took us to the other one, and even had that address in there, and we would have started going there and doing that job if we wouldn't have double checked. So you have to double check every time you get to a new job. Double check your addresses before you start the job. Double check your notes. Another thing to check for is up here. Make sure you're checking mulch beds, gravel, and rock areas. Wouldn't think it at all, but yeah, there's a pile back in here, back behind the back here behind the air conditioner. So gotta check everywhere. Okay, guys, please do not take the waste with you. That would be ridiculous. I lifted both of these on each hand, carry those out. This has got to be 50 pounds each. So don't take it with you. I don't know what you would do with it. This yard was not very big, but there was poop like every 6 inches. The entire yard. Up in the rocks, up in the mulch. Probably hasn't ever been scooped. Not a very big yard, but man, we got 100 pounds of poop out of this yard. So it just goes right over here to that shed. So just right to that shed and right here. So yeah, I don't know where you would put all this poop if you took it with you. People don't seem to care. Clients don't. They're just like, put it in the bins, and we just make sure the bins are out. So don't take it with you. Okay, this one was crazy because it has all the straw and it was hard to pick up. Hard to pick up all the way out through there. Just a bunch of mud and straw. They have a Great Dane and another dog. But that one was pretty rough. But this is technically our second regular client, so we'll be see him next week. All right, guys, last job of the day. Wanted to point out to I know I've said this before, I think, but to make sure to double check the decks and patios and things, because this dog poops up on the deck and the patio and in the rocks and on the sidewalk. In the rocks there's poop. check down down the steps by the basement. Check all of the stuff everywhere because you never know where they're gonna poop. So this is our last cleanup for the day.